Hey, it's Amy Green with Amy and Art Designs, and today we are going to make a nerdy bunny gumball machine filler, and he is so super cute. So come on in and say hi. This is my craft around the clock segment, so if you are new here, please let me know. I love to meet new people through craft around the clock, and I love to be able to say hi to you. So make sure you come in and say hi. So I'm going to add my extra camera so that we can get a great overhead view. And what I like to do on Craft Around the Clock is, especially with Craft Around the Clock, is go ahead and get started. Hi, Tracy, so that we can get through as much as we can. I don't always finish, but I try to finish as much as I can. If I don't finish, I'm just going to grab the gumball filler so you can see what I'm talking about. If I don't finish y'all, I will post a picture when I'm done. And if you're on my Telegram channel, it's easy to send colors there. So you can, so let me add this so that you know how to get on my Telegram channel. So this is a gumball machine filler. If you've never, a gumball machine. So you can get them at Hobby Lobby and at Target. They're usually like in the holiday shop. These are in the spring shop. And I make a little stand that goes in here because it's really kind of more of a candy, or like you put cookies in here or food, but we like to put our crafts in here. And so I have a little stand that makes it easier to fill this up. So we put the stand in there and then we decorate it up really cute. So this is the Nerdy Bunny Gumball filler. And what I love about him is he's so stinking cute. So come on in and say hi. If you're new, again, say, let me know that you're new. And if you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay. And if you are not familiar with Craft Around the Clock, it is so much fun. They have live crafting all day, Monday through Friday. You can hop over there to Craft Around the Clock. The link is in the description of the live. So this is the Nerdy Bunny. He was in the shop a couple of weeks ago in the last release. He is not in the shop now. A lot of people bought him. He sold out pretty quickly. So that we will have a new release this Friday. So if you don't have him and you want to have the Nerdy Bunny, let me know if you want me to re-release him. Hey, Pam Laird. So let me say hi to everybody, guys, and then we're going to get to crafting. So this is Tracy, y'all. You can find her at My Sweet Home Living, and she's also our fearless leader at Craft Around the Clock. She's awesome. Amelia, hey. Juanita, hey, girl. Hi, Karen. Hi, Elaine. Hey, Juanita, if you could just make me a list of anyone who says they sprinkled. I'm going to put everyone's name who sprinkles in as an extra entry in the drawing. So if you don't mind doing that, I would love that. Hey, Kim. She likes the Nerdy Bunny. Hey, Elaine. Pam, how are you? And Patricia, hey, girl. So make sure to say hi, but let's get painting. He is just a super cute guy. I think we'll start with the little sign. So we have a big nerdy bunny. We have a regular bunny and some eggs. And the egg filler is really cute. So I'm going to move this aside and we'll start with this. I'm thinking, I've been doing a lot of gray and white bunnies, but I think we're going to try brown with this one. So I think I'll do the background white. Oh, Karen, thank you for the sprinkles. Yeah, if you sprinkle, you're going to get an extra Happy Mail entry. Thank you, Elaine. You know, I think that we're just, so if y'all haven't heard, so poor Joe hurt his back and he is upstairs. We're just trying to do the best we can to get him healed up, but he's just not been feeling great. So this is, I'm going to move this over. So if you are watching and you have the Nerdy Bunny, let me know in the comments if you have the Nerdy Bunny. He's so cute. So I love the shiplap backer. Hey, how are you? Keys Crafty Ranch. How's it been going, girl? Okay. I just really did paint a piece of bow right into my bunny. So let me talk to you about these. These are shiplap lines that I want to show, but then this is just an outline, okay? And that's just like a placeholder to show me where to put the bunny's head. Kim says she has the Minerdy bunny sprinkled, and she's really cute. I thought we would try some fun. So all of the Easter stuff that I have this season, I've been painting with similar colors so I can make a nice display. And so that it all looks like it goes together. So I'm just taking this. This is a scoring and piercing tool, and we're just going to go right through these paint lines. So that's a great thing when you have some paint colors that you really love, right, for a season. It's easy to use them on multiple pieces and make, even if you like shift one color between pieces, and then you still have like a cohesive color scheme. That was a lot of white. I just really painted a lot of white there. T's on vacation. You know what? I'm drawing a blank. Tell me, is it Teresa? I cannot remember. I know your first name is like on the tip of my tongue, girl. And you were here last week chatting with us, and I even messaged you, or we were commenting back and forth on some posts. And one, I'm exhausted, and two, sometimes when I'm live, I cannot pull the information out of my brain that I need. Terry, that's right. Elaine says she'd like a nerdy bunny. Pam's, yeah, if you want more, because I'm going to do another release this fall, and they did sell out really quickly. And they'll be ready to ship, so you would get them in time, right? So they would definitely be ready to ship. Okay. Hi, Colleen. How are you, girl? So Colleen is a new friend from Jingle and Mingle. So Colleen, I saw you texted me. I just saw it. I'm sorry I haven't responded. My husband hurt his back over the weekend, and we ended up in the ER yesterday, guys. And okay, this is painted for as much as I want to paint it right now. I'm going to set it aside. I'm thinking, I don't know, you guys, the scoop, should I paint the scoop white, this antique white? I'm kind of thinking I need the white in another place. I don't know if I want to do it brown. I usually do my scoops brown, but I'm thinking like the antique white. So I think you ordered Tracy Gibson's Bunny Trio because we kind of did not, we were talking about this kind of behind the scenes as like Jingle and Mingle coordinators. So we had 2 Jingle and Mingles already. We did 2 last year. So this is our first spring Jingle and Mingle. And everyone kind of had, a lot of people still had their old projects up because I really still have people who had the Snowman Trio or the Chunky Snowman set, and they haven't crafted it yet. And they'll reach out and say, hey, I can't find the video. Or, you know, they ask me a question and I can direct them back because they're in the Jingle and Mingle group. Oh, if you go here, you know, or I can tag them in that post and they can find it. Well, I guess because this is our 3rd Jingle and Mingle, we didn't really think through the whole possibility that, you know, new people would come in and the dates weren't super clear. So I think you might have ordered. Yes. Okay. And you did. Okay. So you haven't missed my list. So the reason that honestly is Joe hurt his back really badly. And my husband never complains about pain. He is the most like non-complaining person ever. I'm just drying that with my dryer. I'm going to flip it over and paint the back. And he did something to his back, and he couldn't walk on Friday. And then yesterday we ended up in the ER because he couldn't even get out of bed. And I managed to get him there and into the ER. And basically he just, it's not skeletal at all, thank God. But he's strained the ligaments that connect his muscles to his spine, which was causing severe back spasms. So we're just working through that right now. So I'm only going to paint one side of this because I'm going to glue this together, but I'm going to paint both sides because you're going to be able to see both sides. If you wanted to, and we actually could, it's trickier to paint the white sides and to get them to stay really nice and white because this is a very dark brown, but we'll give it a go. I just am relatively shameless about it and just go after it. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Tammy. Oh, yeah. We're so excited to have Colleen. Did you? So I know I had a couple new subscriptions. And so if you joined and I haven't sent you a welcome email, I apologize. We're working on getting that automated, but I'm going to send those out later today. But I was just literally deep in, helping Joe and helping him get what he needs and then doing all the things with the kids. And so it was a crazy weekend. We're going to do a little catch up this week. And hopefully, honestly, I'm trying to get someone to come help me with this stuff so that life is a little calmer. But yeah, we're excited. So Jingle and Mingle, if you are not familiar with what we're talking about, it is a 2-day crafting event. It's absolutely free. You can go to Jingle and Mingle, search the group. If anyone, Juanita, if you have a link, maybe you could drop that. Okay, so my fingers are, you see this? Don't do what I just did. My fingers are, I should clean my hands off before I touch the white paint. Where's my baby wipes? So we're going to paint that. I'm going to tone that down a little bit once it dries. So yeah, it's just been a crazy weekend. But we will get the bunnies up and everything will go, and they're ready to ship. In fact, the only thing is they've not finished painting the example. But Susie was packing those up today. The kids were helping me over the weekend. And so I just need to take a little time and sit down and paint them. So this is our nerdy bunny, and I'm going to try him in brown. I've done gray bunnies and white bunnies, but let's try brown bunny. He's just a little nerdy bunny, and I'm going to put his glasses and his ears and his nose on this piece of tape just so I don't lose them. These tiny little pieces are so easy to paint. Yeah, I made the mistake the first Jingle and Mingle of not having things ready when it went live, and it's very hard if they're not ready to go. So that was the other thing. I wanted to make sure like we are ready to put labels on those things and get them out the door to you guys so that you have them. I don't want you waiting. So Tammy's here. Hey, Tammy. Elizabeth, thank you for the sprinkles. Terry asked if I used 1/8 or a 1/4 inch. I use both. It depends what I'm making. Yeah, it depends what I'm making. But I do, okay, we're going to try this. This is coffee latte. It says coffee latte, Cafe LA. But I don't like the name coffee latte. They should have just called it something different. It doesn't sound right. So we're going to try him. I like him for a brown bunny. I like that color without having to mix it with anything. This is not my Jingle and Mingle kit. This is just a separate kit that I released. This is a Gumball filler kit. I will give you guys a little sneak of the Jingle and Mingle. So I'm not giving a lot, but it's it is so cute. See, look, you get a sneak. That's it. That's all you get. And I just have to paint them. They're sitting there for me to paint them. And I wanted to paint them now because at least I would get it done. I feel so bad too. I really do, you guys. It was just so, Joe is never sick. if someone's sick, I have a migraine, one of the kids is sick, but he is never sick. So no, it's not, but I promise y'all we're going to try and get it done tonight. He's really cute. He's just a little tan bunny. So I'm using my makeup sponge and just going around and around. Just working that right into the wood. In fact, I need to order more 1/8 inch wood. Y'all have sold me out on the things I make with 1/8. Super cute. Super, super cute. I like him. I like the color too. All right. So his eyes we're going to paint in. So we'll leave that and move it out of the way. This bunny has the cutout ears. So you don't have to worry about going in and painting them separate. It's just a different style of wood cutout, right? So let's go in and do this. I'm going to use my acrylic paint marker. This is my one. I want him to have black glasses. You could do the glasses in any color, but I'm going to do black. And then I like to sand it down so that it looks a little funky. This is a Hobby Lobby paint marker. I hadn't used them, and I got the ones in black to just give them a test and see what I thought. And I really do like this is a nice black. I feel like it's got nice coverage. The tip is not fraying when I paint, which is something I think about because it sometimes the tips are not durable. I mean, I haven't used this for a lot. It's not like I've used this for hours and hours, but so far the tip's holding up. Okay, so for what did I do with the pink paint? So, yeah, I moved it. What do you guys think? I think conch shell. You guys know I'm a fan of that color. So the thing about the wood cutouts, if you want to do shading and really want to get in there, I do like that. It's like a peachy pink, which I think is kind of more realistic than like a rose pink, you know? Gracie. My dog's right over there. I wish you could see her. She hangs out with me. I'm going to put a little pink here because we don't need a ton right this second. I have my paint lid over there, but I just didn't. Tammy Waterworth says she loves the bunnies with the glasses. They are cute. Juanita says she doesn't have it linked to Jingle. Yeah, it's just the group. So if you search Jingle and Mingle, or it's just the Facebook group link, let me see. So if you go to, if you can, I can also drop the link if Juanita, if you're not sure how to grab that, I can drop it in the comments when I'm done. If we weren't on Craft on the Clock, I would probably stop and grab it, but sometimes it's hard to Craft on the Clock. You got to keep moving. The 45 minutes is short. So it looks like we have Colleen says she needs the Nerdy Bunny. Yeah, the set, they're super cute. They stand up by themselves, and we're gonna make her super fancy. Brandy Tempe's here, and she says she's new here. Welcome. So glad you're here, Brandy. Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy's here to say hi. Kim's husband called her. She to hop off for a minute. We're glad you're here, Kim. Jimmy says she needs the bunnies. The bunnies will be live, I'm hoping today. If not, first thing tomorrow. But they're going to be ready to ship when they go up, okay? So the paint, I was thinking about this with like the paint color choices for the Joyful Crafting Club. The Joyful Crafting Club is my monthly painting group, and every month we do a new project. And I posted the paint list, and one of the things I was thinking about is, I saw Jennifer, she offered some like similar colors from other brands when she shared her paint list. The reason I haven't done it is because I typically use folk art. That's my go-to. It is, I'm just going to change my banner out. If you're new here and you want to find out, I just changed streams of thoughts mid-sentence. Y'all know that's very common here. But if you're new here and you want to get notifications from the Book of Faces when I go live, then if you comment exclamation notify, no spaces, you will get a notification. Okay, so here's this. So for the Joyful Crafting Club, the supply list is in the group. And if you join the Joyful Crafting Club and you haven't got an invite to join, I will send that to you. It's my monthly paint group, and I posted the list. And the reason I don't usually say, hey, try these other brands, while I could, is because I haven't used the other brands. And yeah, you can always, one thing I really encourage people to do, if I use, for instance, what did I use? Conch shell. And you go to the paint store and you can't find conch shell, but you can find a nice lighter pink, then like I would go with that. They're all very similar, but in coverage, like it's just not going to look exactly like mine. But a lot of times a close match is like more than enough. And a lot of the ladies have been painting with me long enough that like a lot of them just choose their own colors or do their own rendition, which is a lot of fun. Yes, Kim said the bunnies for Jingle and Mingle. Yes. And you guys know, if you're in the Joyful Crafting Club, you guys get first dibs, so it'll go up for you guys for a couple hours first before I move it over to everybody. So that's just a little perk for being in the group. So I'm going to see how this is. This is just it kind of soaks up that paint. So you have to go over it a couple times to get it really covered. Patricia's asking, is sprinkle sharing out or stars? Good question. It's not, because, sometimes we have to say things in a certain way because Facebook doesn't like you to ask for certain things, So, but sprinkling is just sharing out, with whomever. Sharing group, your profile, a friend. So there are no dumb questions. I'm going to put that there. We're going to let it dry. So we have most of the bunny, the little sign painted. I'm going to go ahead and move the inside of this bunny's ears. Let's see. So this bunny is going to go on a sign, and this bunny goes in the jar. Should this bunny also be brown, or should he be white? I don't really think he should be gray. Tell me what color you think we should paint this bunny in the comments. I mean, he could be gray, but I'm thinking either white or brown. Let me know what you think. Easter eggs. I'm going to get this out. Juanita found the link. Thank you, Juanita. White. I'm getting whites. That's what I was thinking. Okay, I see 2 whites. I'm thinking he should be white. Yeah. Okay. Let's start with a white. So he has a shirt that he's gonna we're gonna paint a different color, and his nose and his eyes will need to be painted, but his ears are like glue on. So I'm gonna just stick his ears here so I don't lose them. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint him white. It's really easy to paint over white paint, so I'm not gonna worry too much about keeping it super clean. Thank you for the sprinkles, Patricia. I appreciate it. Elaine was thinking lighter brown. That's a good thought. I'm going to go back. I'm going to get a coat of paint on this guy, and then I'm going to go back and we're going to work on the bunny's head a little bit. And I'm okay with it being white because when we sand it, he'll have like a cool little look. So we're just going to get him nice. And he's very white, isn't he? And this is like not a bright white. That's one of the reasons, y'all, why I like this vintage white, because it's not, even though it looks like in your face white, it's really not. It's a creamier white. So when you do a gumball machine filler, those of you guys who love your gumball machines and use them regularly, will you drop in the comments and tell me where you display your gumball machine? Because I think sometimes people are like, but what do I, like, I have it, but what do I do with it? Where do I put it? And while you're doing that, I will share like some places I've put mine. I think that they're really cute as a set. And so Suzette, if you can't get it to open on your phone, the link, just go ahead and search Jingle and Mingle and go under the group tab and it should pop right up. So just gonna get him nice and so I think that they look really cute. We started selling them as a set. So you fill up the gumball filler, you have the scoop, and then you have a little sign to put in front of it. They look cute and around. I'm cleaning my edges because I got a little sloppy. This is just a baby white, and it's easiest to clean the paint up when it's still wet before it's had time to cure. But you can also go back and sand it. Sometimes you can wipe it off later. The other thing you can do is go over it with a Liquitex marker. A lot of people, I think it looks cute on a round tray in your kitchen, like on your kitchen counter, or like on a shelf. A lot of times I take pictures in a round tray of it in a round tray. They look really cute if you have the Relax and Renew lantern. So very cute in a lantern. I have some round pedestals from Decor Steels that sometimes I'll put them on that pedestal. That looks really cute. You can put them beside your tray. I need to do some pictures of them styled. Tammy, so Kim says she puts it beside her tiered tray. I want to show you guys the gumball filler. What should we do? Let me show you. So see how the bunny is very like one-toned. We're going to use the Cheaters shading method. Pam says she puts it beside her tray. Tammy says by her tray or her curio cabinet. Lisa says next to her tiered tray, but she thinks she wants to get a separate one and level up like a single level round tray. I'm just going to sand this a little bit. So yeah, the other thing, guys, is this: if you just have the gumball filler and the scoop and the mini sign, right? And you have like a little round tray for it or a little platform. The great thing about those is it's small enough, like it can go in a bathroom and just be a little bathroom decor. It could go on an end table. It could go on an entryway table. There's so many little places you could put them because it's a smaller piece, you know? Okay, so I just sanded him a little bit to make him nice and smooth. Let me see. Okay, I'll grab the Jingle Mingle link and post it in this after we're done. So I've just got a little bit of paint and I'm going to wipe off as much as I can wipe off. Okay, I'm going to go around. This is not really like true shading, but it just adds, instead of, because on these little pieces, or the, you know, it's hard to use. Okay, this is an Easter piece and it's not really like a going to be heavily distressed, but this, if you just kind of go around with the white and where it's heavy, we're going to sand it off. That's what I said. This is like the cheater's easy method. If you're like, I don't want to do a ton of shading work, but I just want it to look a little different and just have a little dimension, you can just take your brush. We're going to blend it in here in a minute so it won't look so different. See, right now it looks very different. He looks like he got snowed on. Okay, Kim said she did a gumball in her bathroom. She does a Valentine's single tray with a gumball machine in her bathroom. That probably looks really cute. I want to do a bathroom tray. Have you guys seen those? Like, they're so funny. Some of them are like, oh, you know, please sit for the entire performance. Or, I mean, they're funny. They're funny. Okay. They're really funny. Okay, so I just have gone around the edges. I know it looks a little janky. We're going to fix it. So then we just take our trusty sandpaper and we go back around and we're going to lighten it up a little bit. And all it does is just kind of takes the top layer off, and then the bunny doesn't look so one note brown, but he also, when we put him on here with this, see, he also just has a little bit of dimension to him, and he'll be super cute when he's done. So, with the bunny butt, the hop on the bunny butt, you can, if you have a tail, you can swap the colors out. So do like this with brown and white, and then do the tail with white and brown if you follow, and it looks so cute. So let's see, it's 3:02. It's 3:02. I can't believe it's been 30 minutes already. You know what? Let's just see if we can at least finish one piece of this. I feel like I never finish on Craft Around the Clock. So, and then I can do the filler later. So the filler are just these little eggs that you would paint, and then they have the little pieces that you glue together. If we finish one piece, it's going to be so much easier. So, I'm feeling like I should have done maybe I should have done his eye white. But their eyes are dark. We'll see how this looks, and then we can always change it. I'm not like sure I should have painted his eye like black all the way. Okay. All right. Let's get this piece. So you see where my edges are maybe not beautiful. Patricia says, Amy, time flies. It's fun to watch. Oh, thank you. You know, I'm always like, maybe I need to like come up with a new act. You guys ever get bored of watching me paint? So I'm just going over the edges to clean up my messy painting. And this is just a Liquitex acrylic paint marker if you've never seen it before. So So if it doesn't cover like you want it to, like right there, that white is just not wanting to cover. I'm going to leave it and I can come back to it. And the other thing you do is take some sandpaper to it and then come back. These sold out really quick. That's why I was asking. If it's something that you guys are like, hey, we'd like that. We could re-release this one. I know it's sold out very quickly. I'm still gauging. Like I know the gnomes, I'm waiting on more wood for the gnomes. Those are ones that I do on 2 different sizes of wood. And I do not want to, I'm going to do a double run next time because it's like the gnomes I can't seem to keep in stock. So I'm out of gnome wood. My paint pen, Tammy, this is a Liquitex acrylic marker in burnt umber. Okay. Karen says Anita wants spring scoops. Yes, girl, we will have spring scoops, like just not Easter or St. Pat's, right? Just your happy spring. Yes. I think too. Oh, hold on a minute. You guys want to say hi to Nate? Hey, Nate. Hey, buddy. I'm crafting. How are you?
Can we watch NBA?
Watch the NBA, huh?
Yeah, it's today. Some games are at 7:30. Some games are at 8, 8:30, 9.
Okay, so
9.
Okay, so if we get all of our stuff done, we can watch a little bit before bed. We probably can't watch at 9 o'clock, but we could watch some earlier ones. Honey, I'm crafting right now. Are you going to walk home when you get off the bus? Okay, sweetie. I love you. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. That's what he calls me every day when he gets out of school. Everybody says hi to Nate. Yeah, he likes to call me every day. 3:06, I get a phone call. And so with Joe's back, it's rough. I've got to go get Luke from carpool, and Nate, his bus stop is right down it's a block from our house. So I usually meet him there, but he's going to walk home today because Joe can't go meet him there, and Joe cannot drive to pick Luke up either. Period. Okay, so we could. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh. I don't think I want to distress his ears. But he does. He's so sweet. He always has a plan for something. He wants to do something. He wants to go somewhere. I'm just going to sand this down. If you are crafting with wood, this is wood. Then when you paint it, the little, the grain pops, if you will, and so if you sand it, it just makes it nice and smooth. So I do a lot of sanding. Some people don't like to sand, but right now I just have a piece of 320 grit sandpaper in my thumb. It's cheaper. So what happens when you sand, if you're not familiar, if you've heard my sanding spiel, is that one, it wears down, and 2, the paint can get stuck in the sandpaper. And so it's when you buy those sanding blocks, they're not, in my humble opinion, great for crafting projects because you're sanding so many different colors of paint. Now, if just holding it like that is uncomfortable for your hand, Walmart has like a little, I think it's at Walmart, the little like yellow tool that you can go in and like Velcro off the sandpaper so that, but those like $5 and $7 sanding blocks, even $4 sanding blocks, they're hard, I think, to use on little pieces. And they also, if you sand something black, you've got to clean that thing really good before you move over to your white piece. But this, I can just tear a small piece off and then I can move on. So I sanded. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. Yes, Juanita, please, will you send me those names on Voxer when the video's over? I'm going to have to pick names. I sanded it pretty good. So when I seal it, you're going to be able to see the wood grain. Now, if we wanted to add a little bit more distressing, we can do that with Decor wax, and I think I will on here. Christina has a question about Jingle and Mingle. She said she's sorry I missed most of this. Honey, you know you're always just right on time. I'm so glad you all are here. Whenever you can make it, great. And if you can't make it till the replay, great. And if you miss one, you can always grab it later. Or, you know, I'm going to be live again. But I just love to be with y'all. It just makes me so happy. Really is the bright spot in my week. She's asking how to sign up for Jingle and Mingle. Yes, if you are already in that, we don't change groups, so we just change the theme. So we're on the spring Jingle and Mingle. And so I was telling, if you don't understand, we started this last year and we called it Jingle and Mingle, and it was kind of like a Christmas in July type crafting event. And we also have some like life stuff in there too. Like we have one of our friends does like health and fitness, like accessible health and fitness for women. Okay. So I'm just going at this, guys, and just putting some marks. And then, you know, I'm going to go back over it one more time to kind of dull it down, just to give it a little bit of a funky feel. And I can't help it. And then when we were talking about like changing the name for the second one, we really just decided everybody was used to it as Jingle and Mingle, and there was no sense in changing it. And so I was telling Susie about it, and Susie is my right hand in the shop. She helps pack and helps with inventory, and she shrink wraps, and she's all around amazing. And so she was like, so Jingle and Mingle. She was like, hey, Denise. She was like, what is going on? What are you guys doing? Because she's just started, you know, she's like, why are you guys doing Christmas in March again? She started, she was around for the Chunky Snowman. And so she got a kick out of it when I was like, no, like we just didn't rebrand. And she was like, oh, okay. And if you are over there, I do apologize, friends, that that it's been a little confusing. Like I was saying, some people have not we're all pulling our past projects down. We left them up because sometimes crafters, you know, they'll be like, I want it, and they get it. I mean, I'm raising my hand, guys, because this is me. And then I'm like, I just didn't have time to do it. Okay. And then they're still crafting it. Like I get emails still, I have the Chunky Snowman trio and I just need a little bit of help with this, or, you know, and so we left it there like to help you guys. But then we realized like people that are new were like, hold on, are you doing snowmen? Are you doing bunnies? Is it a bunny? You know, so, but we'll get it live, and we learn every time. And we really do listen to your feedback, guys, because we love that group. We love the ladies in there. We love loving on y'all. So when you give us feedback, we really do take it. Honestly, we talk about it and we're like, hey, they're a little confused. What do we need to do to change it? Okay, I'm not going to get to glue this together, I don't think. You haven't done yours yet either. They're not gone. They're just not pinned in the Jingle and Mingle, the Chunky Snowman. But the video is still on my page. It's still on YouTube. If you need help with it, I'm here. It's just people were confused because they were trying to order our past projects, which we don't have anymore because they're all kind of special kits for Jingle and Mingle, right? So no, we will be there and help you through it. Okay, I have 1 minute, so I'm not even gonna have time to seal this. But I am going to seal it. I'm going to give them some eyeballs. But see, this would be step 1 of the Gumball filler. Oh my gosh. No, it's still there for you. I mean, we still have all of the recordings. He's very cute. So this will be, I think do you think he needs some eyeballs? I think he might need some white. Maybe he doesn't. But I'll seal him. And then I will put together the scoop. I might just do this as a part 2. Honestly, there's enough here to do a part 2. 45 minutes, I think we can knock out the other part. How many people want a part 2? If you want to see part 2 instead of me painting this on my lonesome, drop a 2 in the comments so that I know if you want a part 2. If you want to see me paint the filler and put it all together. I'm going to grab names and then we're going to jump off because if you sprinkled, Juanita is going to send me those names. I'm going to add you to the jar. Two. Okay, so we're saying that we do want some twos. We want an encore. I will make that happen sometime, maybe this week, over the weekend. All right. Okay, Fiona said notify. Fiona, your name's going in the jar. Karen Phelps, I will record. Christina Tingen. If I didn't, is it Tingen? Denise Felton. And Denise Wingler. 2 Denises. Okay, you are going in the, it's a Happy Mail drawing. So I'll draw names. This is the 1st March. I said it here. Tingen. Okay, thank you. Tingen. Love it. So I'll draw names at the end of March and I'll post them. I'll draw a few names and they'll all get Happy Mail. The people that I draw. So you're in the drawing and I'll let you know. I'll post your names and everything, but I'm running over. I'm going to get a little, Miss Tracy's going to come. So guys, you can keep on crafting. You can hop on over to the Jingle and Mingle group to see the next presenter. And y'all, thank you for spending part of your Monday with me. We will do an encore. We'll do a part 2 and we'll put it all together. But y'all keep crafting and spreading joy in the world through the beautiful things you make because the world needs your creativity. I love y'all. I'm Amy Green with Amy and Art Designs. I'll be back here live crafting Wednesday at 1:30. I can't wait to see you then. Mwah. Love you. Have a great rest of your day.